So another quick tip video, this time about the gate input on the chord key from Impromptu. If you enjoyed this video and my work in general, come join our community on Patreon for lots of extra content, links in the description. Now, the chord key is a great module for creating chords and building chord progressions. So here, for example, I have the FM operator and I can set the chord key to be polyphonic. So in the right-click menu, polymerge, I will set this to second, third, and fourth, and then all of the channels will be merged into a polyphonic signal that will come out from the first outputs. Right, so the CV will go to the pitch, the gate will go and gate the FM operator. You can see already it's polyphonic. Right, and then when I will gate the chord key, it will play the chord. For this, I can use, for example, the manual gate from Impromptu. Right, so I can sort of gate this chord into the FM operator. I can choose a different chord, right, and set all sorts of chord progressions. But the gate input is also polyphonic, which means that we can gate each note individually. And let me show you what I mean by that. I have here again the FM operator. It's going through a delay with Prince of Perception. For now, it's all the way down just so we can hear the full effect. Right, so here I have chord set already on the chord key. If I reset everything, it will sound like this. Right, I have the ADDR sequencer, basically sequencing the chord progression. Right, but for now, I'm using the clock to gate the chord key. So all of the notes will play together, and this can also be interesting. But let me for now disconnect the gate, disconnect the clock, and instead we will use a gate sequencer. Here I have the one from Count Modular, but you can use any other gate source, of course. Also, random gates will work nicely. The important thing is that it will be polyphonic. In the case of the chord key module, we need up to 4 channels, one for each note of the chord. So I will use the merge module from VCV to combine 4 rows of the sequencer, in this case, into a polyphonic cable. So I will use output A. This is the first row, then the second row, the third, and the fourth. Right, and then we have a 4-channel polyphony, right, and this will go and will gate the chord key module. So now let's start with the first row. We have 16 steps, right, so I can use, for example, do something like this, let's say. Right, and as you can hear, this will gate only the first note of the chord, the first channel, basically. Right, if I set, for example, the second row here to have 12 steps, right, then I can do also something like this, maybe. And this will gate only the second note. Sometimes they will play together, sometimes not. Again, here we have 16, here we have 12. Right, let's set row 3 to have only 7 steps. Right, and do maybe something like this. Right, and then let's say the last row will be only 5. Right, so again, instead of gating all of the notes of the chord at the same time, now we are gating each note with a different rhythm, with a different sequence. We get an interesting rhythmic results, right, where the notes of the chords will play at different times. And now if I add a delay, have a listen to this. Oh yeah. Right, so again, the gate input is polyphonic, and you can use this in all sorts of ways. Here I have also a bass voice, the phrase sequencer, sequencing a few modules here from Surge. I'm also arpeggiating these chords with the ARP module from Hampton Harmonics. The voice itself is kick-all. Listen to this nice rhythm. Alright, so you can see how interesting this can be, how many rhythmic possibilities this has. Again, consider joining our community on Patreon. You can find a link to this patch in the description if you want to use it, work on it, have a closer look at it. Thank you for watching. Cheers.